Alright, so I hope you enjoyed that intro. I enjoyed making it, as probably you've enjoyed watching it. I freaking love Mega Man, or I'm starting to. The music is just awesome. Freaking nostalgic memories. I was actually playing some emulator games, some Mega Man 2 with my son, and I forgot how fucking hard that game was. Shit. That's actually pretty horrible at Nintendo video games, but that never stopped me from playing them. And it's kind of the same idea with weightlifting. I was never that great at weightlifting, but I still do it, you know. I enjoy it, and this is why we watch these videos and want to get better. It's because we love this shit. We love this stuff. So, anyways, this is day 4 of Johnny Candito's strength control program, and I'm doing some pause benching. And you can see I'm supposed to do some spoto presses, but instead what I do is some 3-second count pause benches. I got this idea from one of Johnny Candito's videos featuring Connor Lutz. And he talked about 3-second pause. And you know what I did was I actually held for 5 count, because as you have the bar on your chest, you're probably counting a lot faster than you think. So I can actually count for 5 seconds, which is probably 3 seconds. So that's kind of the way I set it up. And I'm finding I can see how this is going to really build me up. Because one of the things I don't like about pause benching is that when I hit it on my chest, I feel a little bounce, even if I leave it there for a second. So I'm trying to make sure it's completely still. So here's boss music, Mega Man boss music, and I have a spotter. It's my buddy there, my new coworker, Nas, and I have him spot me because I want to do as many reps as I possibly can. I want to get 6. I don't know how many I got, but I'm just trying to master this weight, which is 225. And I think I'm getting. See, look at this grinder here. And then this last set here, I kind of do like almost a spoto press, because I kind of decelerate it down my chest, barely touching, and then go up. I don't really pause, but needless to say, it was a grinder, a bit of a grinder, and I just pushed myself. So I like benching twice a day. I fucking love bench press. I forgot how much I love it. And here's some pause rowing. Totally boring as shit. So I'll have something interesting to talk about, and that will be programming and just kind of other programs I've used, like messing around with 531, 5x5 strong lifts, the cube method. And what I'm realizing with all these programs is that there is a component where you're supposed to lift heavy all the time. Obvious, right? Trying to get stronger, powerlifting, right? But the main thing to understand is that you're trying to make progress in a linear fashion, trying to increase your weight week after week, month after month, and build on year after year. And kind of what I'm beginning to realize, or what I'm seeing with, especially with Johnny Candito's program, and kind of my little added spin to it, is that you just want to focus on making sure that you are building some solid skill strength with very low repetitions, like 1 rep and 3 repetitions. That's what you really need to focus on. But then the actual build, like consistent levels of strength, you have to stick with the higher reps. And people say higher reps is going to allow for building more muscle instead of single than lower volume or lower reps. But I think you need both of them to really build up anyway. And kind of what I'm learning when it comes to programming is that understand that when you're trying to build yourself up, you want to have a day devoted to basically learning and skill technique, either focusing on speed with lighter weights, focusing on the movement, practicing the movement, and just getting down a really solid tight position and just practicing technique with lighter weights, so that way you can build a pattern. That doesn't necessarily mean you're going to build muscle that much on those days, unless you're a beginner, of course. But then you'll have heavy days, which you're going to make progress on. Your money days, if that makes any sense. I've said money sets before. Now here you can see that I'm actually rolling out my triceps. And why am I rolling them out? Well, this is kind of a convenient way to roll them out, because the rack's right there in front of me for overhead pressing. And what you do is you just basically break up the triceps. That way I can get my head all the way through my arms, and I can get the bar in a better position. Also, I learned this from Luke Davies about, he was pressing 235 with a false grip. And I was like, I didn't realize that you're supposed to use a false grip. And I'm finding that this false grip I like a lot better. It doesn't bother my wrists nearly as much. And I recommend that. You know, I used to think that false grips is unsafe. In general, though, if you think about it, lifting heavy objects over your head is unsafe, period. And you need to be fairly skilled if you're going to do this, or skilled enough. And in the case that you're going to drop the weight or lose control, you should probably move out the way. So anyone that says that doing false grip is unsafe, they're probably right, but lifting weights is also unsafe. And the idea is that it's all about who's controlling the weight. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed my video. Hope you enjoyed my little intro there. I got some other, on my next video, I'm going to do a little bit more. I want to make the whole Mega Man theme keep going. And hope you enjoyed it. So take a look at my other videos if you haven't seen these videos here yet. Click like if you haven't already, and again, subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. And if you have any videos of mine that you particularly like, share them with a friend or post them on your Facebook wall. And maybe not this video, but maybe a video that you like in mine that you use to help teach people. I'd really appreciate it because it'll help grow my channel. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.